Hello and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. My name is Trix and I make content about spirituality, witchcraft, digital art, music, and life stories and some philosophy and stuff. In today's video, I want to share my story about how I discovered I was queer. It's Pride Month, and I'm wearing my best earrings for that. It's the female or women symbol and the pride flag. I actually bought these earrings from a private seller that was on at the Pride event last year, and I love them. These are so cute. They are handmade and everything. So I don't know if she won't probably see this video, but if she does, thank you. So yeah, I want to share my coming out story, and I also want to come out again on this channel because it's Pride month and I feel empowered to do so. I'm not forced to it because it's that month of the year. I feel like it's just naturally feels like a good time to do that because now I feel like I finally know who I am and what I am and who I am and I feel I want these earrings to like. Can you please be shown and I can show my hair at the same time? Anywho, I want to talk a little bit about my story of being queer. My story is I knew I liked women. I'm born female. I'm born a girl, a female, a woman, whatever you like to call it. I'm born a woman. I'm a cis woman. I can I'm a cis woman, but I have identified as trans at one point in my life. So I don't feel really comfortable calling myself a cis woman because I have, and that's a story for another time, but I have identified as a trans man at some point, and I have identified as non-binary at another point. And I don't know. Right now, I am in a discovering phase of my life, and I don't really know what to label myself right now when it comes to gender identity. So that's not what I'm coming out today, but I'm coming out as queer or gay or whatever you want to like it to call it. Queer. I feel comfortable with queer. So I will talk about sexuality in this video, not gender identity. I was 12 years old and I got a huge crush on my best friend. That was how I discovered that I was attracted and interested in girls and women. Not girls now when I'm an adult. Now I'm interested in women above the age of consent law and the age of legal age. Actually, no. I'm interested in older people. I have always liked older people. I don't like the young ones because that's just weird. I like I will say you have to be at least 26 for me to be interested. I'm just 30, so it's like 4 years younger than me, but I would rather date a 45-year-old woman rather than a 23-year-old woman. That's just my preference. So I'm not saying I'm like I like younger people. I don't. But at the time when I was 12, I discovered that I liked girls as well. No, not as well as boys because I didn't like boys at all. I became a little bit interested in them when I was older, when I was like 16 or 17 maybe, but it can be because they go through puberty a lot later than girls, and I had hormones all over the place and was interested in girls and women, even women when I was a little girl, because I like I remember having a crush on like Avril Lavigne when I was 14 or something, and I had a crush on several celebrities that were female and women. So I have always liked women, and I came out to my family who were mostly supportive. I can say that was I was lucky enough. It shouldn't be a thing to be lucky enough about, but in the world we live in, I was lucky to have a supportive family. My Some of my family weren't that supportive of my trans identity. That was why I was forced back into the closet, actually. But my sexuality and my gayness, or my bisexuality, as I told them back then, um, that was that they were supportive about my gayness. It was all right with them, but maybe they don't understand trans people and the trans thing, and maybe they don't understand the transness or the transgender experience well enough to support it. I don't know, but they did support my sexuality. And my mom nowadays say, when you will, instead of say meet the right man, she always say, in the future, when I have healed my trauma and everything, when you meet the right woman, she always says nowadays. And oh yeah, I like women, and I was called lesbian when I back in school when I was in around 14 years old in Sweden. That is 8th grade. They decided my sexuality for me. They said I was a lesbian, and I just, yeah, maybe I am. I didn't care a lot about what they thought about me, so I didn't care. I just said, maybe, maybe I am. And I don't know. I have always known that I liked women. Although I have dated men in the past, uh, and that is because it was self-destructive behavior. It was all my ex-boyfriends. Not all of them are bad people. Of course not. Not all of them are bad people. Most of them I wish them a good life. I would say some of my ex-boyfriends I really do appreciate the time with, and I like them, uh, and I even loved them. But I'm still gay. I have always said that maybe I'm 90% gay and 10% bi, or like for 90% female and 10% male, I don't know, that I lean more to women, but I have a little part of me that likes men. So that's why I identified as bisexual for a very long time, but I realized that I'm gay. I have now realized that. And it's a hard pill to swallow, because I wanted to be bisexual. I wanted to be... I wanted to like them both, but I don't. And I know some of my exes watch my channel. Hello there. It's probably hard to hear. No. That particular ex-boyfriend that I know watch my videos, I don't care what you feel. But everyone else, if you come across this video, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I didn't know to that extent that I was so more towards women. I didn't know. I thought I was bisexual because I wanted to be bisexual, but now I realize that I'm not, and that's okay. Everyone have to experiment a little bit to figure out who they are, and I'm the gayest gay. Just look at my earrings. I'm pretty happy with myself. So, welcome out from the closet, Trisha, because bisexuality is... It was for me like another closet. I came out from the closet just to put myself in the wrong box, just to put myself in another closet. Now I'm coming out entirely, and that feels so good. And yeah. Like I said, I had a lot of good experiences with some of my exes that were guys, and I don't wish any harm their way. Not at all, not on anyone. But this is what it is, and most of my, or I think all of my ex-boyfriends know that I was very into women, so this maybe isn't a big of a shock for you anyway. Maybe this isn't a big of a shock. I don't know. Happy Pride Month. I don't know what more to say. I'm coming out here and I have these cute earrings and everything is, I feel so... I haven't eaten yet. I haven't ate anything today. So maybe that's what I'm going to do now. I feel so weird. I feel so happy to be out and proud and... Yeah, out and proud. I see you in my next video.